You know, there was a play. I don't remember what quarter. It wasn't a game, but um, I don't know which happened first, but I know that I think Joyce Edwards found Adele Tack with a nice pass. You know, caught everybody off guard. Adele was hanging by the rim, um, and Joyce, quickly shot it off to Adele, who scored. And just like that, a few moments later, Joyce got it back in full when Malaysia full widely shuffled the pass to Joyce, who scored on a layup at the rim. So Joyce assists Adele, and just like that, Malaysia give it back and assist Joyce. And those plays are just a testament to just how unselfish these superstars are. And I say superstars because there's so much talent on this team. Your head is spin just thinking about it. Tessa Johnson showing, creative, taking people off the dribble, just a wonderful game. And Tess only scored 10, and she didn't shoot the ball that great from outside, but she had some really nice slashes to the rim. Of course, I was incredibly impressed with the play of Joyce Edwards, double double. Um, come on. Before we even go to halftime, she got a double double. She just great, and she ain't. This is exhibition and tune ups, and she's just showing up and showing out. This kid, she got it all. She literally got it all, and man, she just the it factor. Capital IT is written all over her. And then you look at Chloe Kitts. When we ended the season, Tessa Johnson was my favorite Gamecock. But when we started last season, Chloe Kitts caught my eye. It was my favorite Gamecock, the first one. Obviously not the first one ever, but yeah, Chloe Kitts caught my eye because, yeah, man, she was doing it last year and she's adding to her game. She's stronger. She's able to, bring the ball up the court. We've seen her do it. Her jump shot is smooth and butter. In fact, Chloe's shot is so great that even when she put it up, I'm like, it's going in. And what it do? It went in. I was like, oh, that's good. It swish, swag right through the net. So I can't say enough, man. Malaysia for Wiley. I originally meant to actually start this video and say I hope that her ankle was fine. I wanted to say that, she I call Malaysia rock apart. She can do some moves with that ball, I tell you. She can make some moves with that rock. But and they went out there and they performed well. Incredibly well. Tahina Pow Pow, knocking down long distance threes. Scary part is, they probably will play even better than this. Actually, of course they will. This is a tune up. But, if this is half of South Carolina, if this is only part of what they have to show, oh my goodness. They're going to run through everybody once again. On the Memphis side of things, I seen that, Alasia Smith, she played pretty well. Also, another player that caught my eye was Tanya Welch. Tanya Welch, she played very good for Memphis. I thought they played pretty good in the first half, considering. Yeah, they didn't stick around, but I don't think it was about them being able to stick around. I thought they played with some effort in the first half, and I thought Welch had a nice game. And they got a really good coach over there on the sidelines, and Alex Simmons, really promising coach coming over from Gardner Webb. But bringing this thing back around in conclusion to South Carolina, just a truly dangerous, loaded team and hungry, and Raven Johnson as the leader. Just continues to guide this team. You know, thing that makes them scary is like you never know where you're gonna get it from. You know, you just never know. It's like, I don't know how many of y'all. I'm showing my age. I don't know how many of y'all know about rapper Big L, R.I.P. Big L, Lamont Coleman. Um, One of the best, most underrated rappers ever. Best way I can put him. If he was able to keep living, he would have went down as one of the greatest. But I say all that to say this: Big L had a line that said, "That attitude, you better get rid of that. Wherever you floss, that's where you're gonna get it at." And cold, right? And so, but look, I say that to say that's how I feel about South Carolina. You never know where you're gonna get it at. You don't know, like you don't know. Is it gonna be Tahina that push the threes on you? Is it gonna be Joyce banging, showing you her agility and her strength down low, hitting the boards? Is it gonna be Tessa Johnson raining threes, slashing to the bucket, scoring and getting fouled? Is it gonna be Malaysia for Wiley that dices you up with the dribble moves, cuts to the rim, the floaters, scoop shots? Come on, who are you gonna guard? You got big players on this team that's very formidable, that can rebound on the block, that can score on the block. That's gonna get their chance. In Sanaya, Adele, Sakima, this team is loaded. Bree Hall, she can step up in the clutch. She can also cut to the rim and score. She's a good 3-point shooter. So yeah, you have to. You better pick your poison. You got to pick your poison, and I know what I'm talking about. Just watch this team just slay Iowa, get rid of my team, chop my team up, in the second half. Even when Sydney and Folter, was fighting hard and we were scrapping, trying to get back in the game. And I give us credit. We fought hard. We played them tough, but South Carolina just wouldn't be denied. And it's the same thing with, I think it was Indiana. Indiana charged back when they was playing South Carolina. I forget which round it was, but Sidney Parrish leading the charge. Indiana came back, was hitting their threes, but South Carolina persevered. And the perfect way for me to end this video is, look, if you think you're going to beat South Carolina, you better not have a blemish. You better play your hardest for all 40 minutes of the game. You can't take a play off. You can't take a possession off. You can do none of that, You could do none of that. Shout out Seth. Shout out Seth Talk Sports, because she always say, they play 40 minutes. But the opposition, you got to play 40 minutes. Because, see, South Carolina, they don't have to be perfect. And they'll still find a way to win. But you facing South Carolina, you better be in it for all 4 quarters to give yourself a chance. And with that, the video is going to conclude. It's RC. Like the video. Subscribe if you have not. Comment. Get it going down in the comment section. We can talk. But I'll catch you guys on the next one. I'm out. Peace.